Greetings, my beautiful lovelies. Hello, it's Emmy. Welcome to the first day of Gutmas, my little countdown to Christmas. The past 2 years prior, I've been doing Bugmas, which was a little bug eating countdown to Christmas. But this year I thought I'd switch things up by eating offal, or little squishy, squelchy bits that we don't necessarily think of when we think of food. So today I'm going to show you how to prepare this. And this is a pork heart. Yes, I use the term gut very, very generally here. The heart, of course, does not live in the gut. Since we have the heart here, I thought I'd do a very general anatomy lesson here. So here is the anterior view, which is the top of the heart. This is the posterior. This is the back. This is what would be against the spine. And if we look at the anterior view again, here is the left auricle. This is the left ventricle. The left atrium is inside. The right ventricle, right atrium inside. This is the aorta, very thick kind of tubing up here. This one right here is the pulmonary trunk that goes to the lungs. This is the right auricle. This is the left auricle. We'll turn it over to the posterior. These are the pulmonary veins, I believe, and I think that's the vena cava. Yes, I'm no expert here. I just quickly Googled this because I thought I'd like to learn a little bit of anatomy. You anatomy specialists, do correct me if I've made any errors. So now that we've done a little bit of anatomy, let's talk a little bit about the heart as a meat. The heart, of course, is a muscle, but what's a little bit different than the muscle fibers that you might find in a leg, for example, is the fibers are very small. So that makes the meat relatively tender. Of course, we don't want to overcook this. Let's just cut through here and see what's inside. Okay, so now we can see the inside of the heart, and we can start seeing the bits of the muscle fibers inside. Yes, this had a slice in it. This poor heart got butchered before I even got to it. Okay, so this is also a very economical piece of meat. This cost me $2.37, and I'd say it's about a pound of meat. So very, very lean, as you can see, very little fat, lots of connective tissue. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna remove all of these little bits. In terms of these pieces of meat, we're just gonna cut them into strips. All right, so now that we have our heart all cut up into pieces, I'm going to make a marinade and add some salt, freshly cracked pepper, apple cider vinegar, not really measuring here as you can see, olive oil, I'm gonna add some chipotle peppers and adobo sauce. Love these things. Really, really handy, adds tons of flavor. I'm gonna add about some sauce, pinch of cumin seeds, a good pinch of oregano, 2 small cloves of garlic, or 1 monster. Go. Mix that well. Okay, place this in the fridge, allow it to marinate at least 1 hour up to 24 hours before cooking. So now we're ready to cook. I've got my heart and I've got a grill pan heating here on medium-high heat, nice and cracking hot. I'm gonna add a little bit of olive oil. All right, here we go. Yum. Great sizzle. Yes, that's what we want. See that? Beautiful. Come here. Yep. I'm gonna take a couple of these pieces off. They're looking nice and golden already. All right, so there is our beautifully cooked heart. We're gonna let that rest for about 10 minutes so the juices can kind of reabsorb back into meat, and then we will give it a taste. For a little garnish, I'm going to add some cilantro, because I love cilantro. All right, I can't wait to tuck into this. This is going to be my very first taste of pork heart. I grew up eating chicken hearts all the time, but never pork heart, but this looks amazing. So, grab a piece here. Let's grab, this airborne chipotle shit's giving me trouble. I read that this is best served medium rare, so let's see if I got it right. Oh, yes. Look at that. Beautiful. All right, here we go. Happy Gutmas. That is wonderful. Very, very flavorful. Lots of meaty flavor. Reminds me of some of the meaty flavors you can get in a good steak. A little bit different texture though. It is tender, yet it does have a nice chew to it. This marinade goes really well with it as well. Big, bold flavors, a little bit of heat, smokiness. This time of year I'm not able to grill outside as much as I would like, so that added smoke from the chipotle is welcomed. Delicious. I should mention though, if you don't like your meat cooked medium to medium rare, perhaps this might not be the cut for you. Although I believe you could probably stew heart meat really well for a long time to get it really, really, really tender. This does have the texture of medium rare meat, which I love. It has kind of a give to it. It's kind of tender and soft in a way that's not rubbery. But if you don't like your meat cooked that way, you might find that bothersome. I don't. All right, so let me know in the comments if you've ever had heart before, how you like to prepare it, what kind of heart you've had, and yeah, what your general opinions on eating offal and little cast-off bits are. Thank you guys so much for tuning in for the first day of Gutmas. Come back here tomorrow for another edition, and yeah, hope you guys enjoyed that one. Hope you guys learned something, and I shall see you in my next one. Toodaloo, take care, bye!